We are now we are now joined, I should say, by William and Mary. And I want to send our congratulations to you for a fantastic season, Coach. Joining us here is head coach Erin Dickerson Davis, and she's also joined by sophomore guard Cassidy Geddes and senior guard Bella Nascimento. So we are going to start this press conference, Coach, with just an opening statement from you first, please.
Okay, thank you. I have some thank yous to say, so just bear with me, y'all. Okay, I have it written down so I don't forget. First, I want to thank this team for believing in me and the vision for this program, and most importantly, believing and not giving up on each other. I want to thank our president, Catherine Rowe, for rallying all the troops from Williamsburg to get to Austin to support us. She's always been our #1 fan. She has a boot on her foot, and she bedazzled it with green and gold, all right? I want to say thank you to our amazing administrators who put up with me every single day, but most importantly, support me in everything that we do. Brian Mann, Corey Lockley, and Jason Sims. Thanks to our commissioner and deputy commissioner, Joey D. and Jen Conderas, for supporting us in Texas this week. Our staff is one of the best in the country. I said it before, and I'll say it again. I stand because they hold me up. I'm so floored by our fans and supporters throughout this entire process. They showed up and they showed out all across the country. Our students, they were in Kaplan. They packed the Cap. We had 400 students at watch parties. I mean, I am just so floored by their support. So thank you to all of them. And then lastly, I got to thank my family, my parents, my brother. They travel everywhere to watch me coach. My husband has followed me all over the country for 11 years to follow my dream. And my baby, Lila, she's proud of me no matter what, so I have to shout them out. Thank you, guys. Thank everyone. We're so happy to have had this season, and I'm proud of these girls.
Coach, thank you so much for that terrific opening statement. We will now turn our attention to questions for the student athletes first, and then, of course, if you are joining us by Zoom, make sure you put up your raised hand function so we can get questions to you. But we'll start right here in Austin with our first question. Just identify yourself, please. Pass the microphone, please. We'll just identify yourself. Thank you.
Hey guys, Isel Meda with the Next. You guys put on 61 points at a Texas team that has honestly held teams like LSU to 58, South Carolina to 62. What went right for y'all offensively today?
First, I would like to praise the Most High. Thank you, Lord, for having us here. Thank you for my family, my mom, everybody, all the fans for the support, and our amazing coaching staff for putting us in an opportunity like this. But back to your question. Yeah, we just came out swinging. We came out fighting. We knew this was a tough defensive team, a tough offensive team. We did everything we could to try to stay in the game, not give up, not fold.
Yeah, I think that, like, echoing everything she said, we just believed in one another, especially, like, we knew ball screens were going to be good for us. We wanted to be confident coming off of it, confident in our shots, confident going to the basket, and just, you know, never giving up and being strong and just really not coming out scared.
Next question, Danny Davis from the Austin American-Statesman.
Bella or Cassidy, you heard your coach talk about your fans. What do you think of, you know, the William and Mary fans who made the trip to Austin, and they're sitting right behind us, and they're very loud and very into this game. What do y'all think of that crowd?
Yeah, I mean, they were standing the entire game, going crazy. I mean, I know my family especially. My dad was getting them to stand the entire time. He lost his voice the whole time we were here. My mom, my grandparents. I mean, just having all the support, and then even seeing it back home. I mean, all of our friends, even people from class and, like, group project, like, group chats were sending us, like, good luck, and all of my professors were sending me, you know, best wishes, and it's just been amazing to feel all the support.
Yeah, the support was incredible. Thank you for everybody, all of our women married people out there who came here, people back at home. But it was also, too, just to be out there on the court and seeing all the fans, not just our fans, but, like, this environment like this. Like, they came out here to see us play. They came out to see me play. They came out here to see Cass play, every single one of us on the court. So that was just incredible.
Yeah, Kirk Bowles from the Houston Chronicle. Your team is very fun to watch. Obviously, you play with a lot of energy. Is it safe to say y'all were the least bit intimidated today? And just what were your impressions of Texas as a team?
Yeah, we knew Texas was a big team. Texas. Everybody in Texas is big. they do what they got to do. They muscly. Like, we're like, okay, like, we know they got a little size on us, a little height on us, but that's not going to deter us from playing hard and playing with passion. So I think just finding that within each other, boosting our confidence, playing together, I think that held us stronger together.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Period.
Yeah, we knew they were a great team. We had watched film, done the scout, but we also knew that we were a great team who deserved to be here as well and had won the games we needed to be here. And so I think it was just, trusting ourselves that it wasn't just like everything we had done all season was going to stop working when we got here, and just, not letting the moment be too big.
We're now going to go to Zoom, and we're going to be joined by Rob Knox from The Next. Rob, with your question, please.
Hey, ladies, and Coach, congratulations on everything. Obviously, it's probably hard to answer right this moment. I'm gonna try anyway, because I feel like I'm out of questions for you all. But how would you describe this week? I mean, obviously Sunday we were in DC. Then y'all won. Y'all got the selection. Y'all flew to Texas on Monday. Y'all went to Texas. Y'all played the first four. Y'all spent the week in Texas. It's Saturday now. So like this whole week, how has it been? Or just describe it.
Yeah, this whole week has been hectic and exciting. A lot of moving pieces, a lot of, all right, we got to do this. All right, next thing this, next thing that. But we're just enjoying the moment because this is like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, especially for me. I'm a senior. So just enjoying every bit of it.
Yeah, I agree. It's just been full of joy and full of fun. Like, we've just wanted to soak up, everything we had in this moment and just, make the most of every opportunity we got here and just, have as much fun with these teammates, and especially ones like Belle, seniors that wouldn't be back. Like, we just wanted to have the best time.
And Bella, what was Coach Schaefer's message to you in the handshake line? He looked like he had a few nice words for you.
Yeah, he was just telling me congrats on a great season, congrats on the championship. I'm a hell of a player, and just all good things.
Well, again, congratulations to you both. Definitely been a blessing.
Thank you.
Thanks for your question, Rob. We're back here now with the media in Austin. Any other further questions for our two student athletes? The final question will be coming from Cedric Golden, Austin American-Statesman.
Bella, you're obviously a WNBA prospect. Do you have any eligibility left? Because y'all are one hell of a backcourt. I'd like to see some more of that.
Unfortunately, this is my last year. I do still want to play pro overseas. Anywhere that'll be happy to take me, I'm there. But yeah, this is my last year. I'm happy to go out with the bang. So
I think on that note, that's a great way to end it. And I just want to say, ladies, thank you so much. You've been tremendous on the podium this week, and we've really, really enjoyed watching you. And what a tremendous March run for you. Congratulations again.
Thank
you
you
for joining us. All right, now we have some questions for Coach Dickerson Davis, and we're going to start with Sam from Fansided. Sam first.
Hey, Coach.
Hi.
Your players just seem filled with joy even after that tough loss. Can you talk about what it means to have the joy and happiness in that locker room and on this team?
Yeah, I mean, I've said it a lot. I'm sure I'm repeating the same things, but this team has been through so many trials. It's been through so much adversity, and I do think that makes it so much sweeter, right? Not to say that if you win out and go to the tournament, it's not fun too, but I just think that because of the things that we've gone through, that is why this team is filled with so much pride and joy. It's been a rough go, and they were able to figure it out, and I think that's extraordinarily rewarding. And to come out here, I mean, this is Texas, right? Like, this is a national championship contender. To be able to come out here, compete, to see growth in ourselves and our program. I mean, what could they be upset about?
Hi, Coach. Isamida with the Next. Bella just said it's going to be her last year at William & Mary. What have you seen in her in the past few years of her growth as a player, as a person, to get to the point that she is right now?
Well, if the NCAA wants to change the rule to let people play 5 years, like tomorrow or Monday, I mean, that would be really cool. But to see Bella come from transferring in from Manhattan, And more importantly, like, she came in wanting to be in the background a little bit. And I think where I'm the most proud of her is seeing her shine in this light. This is what we recruited her to do. This is the player that we knew she could be. I'm a firm believer that if your kids are not playing free, they're not going to play well. And I think if you guys have not noticed, Bella is on that floor and she plays free. That's a testament to the work that she's put in. It's the testament to her believing in the vision of this program. So to see her come in as a young junior who was just in the background to her one shining moment, I mean, what more can I say about her?
We're now going to take our next question from Rob Knox, who's going to be joining us, as you know, virtually. So one moment here. All right, Rob, you're all set to ask your question.
Hey, Coach E.
Hey.
Hey, again, congrats on a phenomenal season, phenomenal job. Two questions. One, can you just who designed the shirt for you that you wore tonight, and just take me, what's the backstory on the shirt?
So, for those of us that have been watching the entire season, every single game, I wore one of our players on my T-shirt. It was typically baby pictures. It was really fun reaching out to their moms and asking for a baby picture to put on my shirt. For senior night, I put all the seniors on. But for this one, Kania has an amazing graphic designer that she works with. And my husband had it designed and put it on a T-shirt for me for this game, just to kind of represent the same way that I've done all season long. I want to put my players and my girls on the forefront at all times. So it was a way for me to rep them.
No, that's awesome. Yeah, and then and secondly, what takeaways do you have from this whole week that you could build off of for moving into next season, maybe even the summer with just recruiting in general? What are some of those takeaways for you?
Well, from my team, it's in them, right? I think that's what this last couple weeks has shown. It's in them. It was always in them, right? Now that it's on the forefront, they just need to keep riding the wave. I'm never, ever going to allow them to slide backwards. I'm going to let them have tough days, and I'll pick them back up, but they'll never be able to go backwards from here. They have laid the foundation. Every single year, the bricks have just kept getting higher, all right? And this is where the experience that my young players were able to get, especially Cassidy and Monet, they'll be leading the charges with these seniors graduating. So I think that now we have a standard. This is what our standard is. We were fighting to get here. Now we've had a taste of it. We can't go backwards. And as it pertains to recruiting, I mean, we recruit young women that want this, that are hungry, that are extraordinarily smart, that I love recruiting smart student athletes. I love that they have maturity. I love that they know what they want. They have these goals. Sometimes it's a little egregious. I need to reel them back in. But they know what they want, and those are the young ladies that we want to be a part of our program to continue building on this vision that we have to sustain success.
Thank you so much. Safe travels home, and again, congrats on everything, Coach.
Thank you.
We appreciate your questions this week, Rob. We have time for two more quick questions. Name and affiliation before your question, please.
Nolan Clay, TSTV Sports. Coach, playing in March Madness in front of a packed-out crowd in Austin, Texas. Describe how that feels for you and your team.
It was mind-blowing. That's probably been the word of the week for me. We had a chance to play at the University of Maryland this year, and it was their Kids' Day game. So it was a completely sold-out crowd, kids yelling at the top of their lungs, right? You couldn't hear. You had earplugs in. It was wild. But to come into this environment, right, the NCAA tournament game, to see our fans standing up the entire game across from our bench, to see the entire arena filled, I mean, it was just such a mind-blowing experience to be here. For us to be able to compete against a team like Texas, I mean, it is just a testament to belief. I know you guys have heard me say it a million times. I'll say it again. I'll get it tattooed somewhere at some point. But that's it. That's what this has shown us. And to walk out and there are Texas fans coming up to us and congratulating us. I mean, this has been, everyone here has been so kind. Vic Schaefer, his staff, everyone in Austin, everyone we've met in the Moody Center, they've taken us on tours. I mean, it has just been literally top of the line.
One final question, please.
Sam Ferris from Fansided. Coach, 2 days ago you said Texas could contend for the Final Four, if not the national championship, and y'all just put up 61 points on them. Do you still think Texas can make that deep of a run?
I think they especially will now. I hope they do. And I'm so sorry. I have coaching friends all over. I love you guys. But to lose to the national champions doesn't sound bad. No, to answer your question, yes, I've coached for a long time. I played college basketball. Their defense, their ability to run the floor, their size, they have it all. They have it all. And, they showed that in the SEC this year. They have extraordinary players. It starts with their head, right? Vic Schaefer is incredible. He has given me, my players, so many words of encouragement. His staff, I know them very well. I mean, they absolutely have a chance. And I think that this was a game they haven't played in a very long time, right? Like, it took them a second to get the rust off, and then once it was off, they were rolling. So I wish them the very best in the rest of the tournament.
Coach Dickerson, Davis, we have really, really enjoyed you joining us for these conversations this week. We've watched your team perform at a really high level. You've earned so many fans here in Austin. Congratulations for your great run and great successes to you in the future.
Thank you all
Coach.
so much. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
All right, that will end our press conference for this evening from the Moody Center. And